Hi, my name is Alicia, and the one thing I've learned from going to SPSCC is time management. When I was in high school, I never time managed. I always fell behind, and it really reflected on my grades. When I came to college, I realized I really needed to step it up, and I got a planner, I wrote everything down, and I was able to stay up on top of all my schoolwork.
Hi, my name is Melody, and I'm here to tell you some college tips. And my first one is to show up and just hear instruction, whether you're paying attention or not. Just being there is a really good idea. And then also socialize, get to know people, get their phone numbers, just in case you miss some class. You actually know what's going on, and you could just ask for some help. And if you have trouble with assignments, there's people to ask help for.
Hi, my name is Alexa, and I want to talk to you guys about a good community college tip. So when I first started going to SPSCC, I found out that there was a math center and an English center. These two centers were very important for me because I was able to utilize them and get their help on anything I needed.
Hi, my name is Lori, and I am here to talk about financial aid. Work study is a great way to earn money at the college. I have done it 3 or 4 times, and it's a good way to earn extra money while you're in classes and not get overwhelmed with having to leave to go to a different job, because usually you can get a job on campus. So the nice thing about that is you are only allowed to work 19 hours a week, so it's kind of set at that pace. And then you can also have time to do homework. They factor in all your homework hours and how many classes and credits you're in and all that stuff.
Hi, I'm Brennan Myram, and I'm here to talk about Ed plans and Ed plan requests. Ed plans are required for students receiving financial aid. You got to get all copies of whatever you have. If it's a college somewhere out of state and you came to SPSCC, you would want to have all your transfer credits on paper for proof, so you don't have to redo all your classes again. And you'll be contacted by the Ed plan person you see, whoever that is. It could be your advisor. And don't expect to get it back the day after you start your Ed plan, because many people apply at the same time and they will get back to you in a timely manner. Mine was 2 weeks, and it could take anywhere from 2 weeks to 6 weeks. You're going to be responsible for all the information you give them. They're not responsible for knowing your home address, your phone number, or your new student ID. The plan, when the plan is complete, you'll be able to print it on a piece of paper.
I'm Sean, and I want to talk about if you have problems in class with missing homework or anything, car problems, any kid problems, you should contact your instructor. If she has class, wait till she's done with class and you talk to her and see what you can do to make up those assignments, and just show up the next day, even if you miss class. Just no matter what happens, just keep going to class.
Hi, I'm Mackie, and one tip I have for newcomers or freshmen to SPS or really any school is have a time set out that you know you're going to be doing your homework, whether it's 5 o'clock or after work or after your last class or between shifts or whenever you have a chance. Try to sort of schedule a time that you can sit down and just have an hour for homework, have 30 minutes to type up on an essay or something like that.
Hi, my name's Heather. I'm an SPSCC student. I'll be talking to you about home and family. My first advice is to protect your yes. Don't agree to things that you don't have time or energy for, especially when you have small children. You want to make sure and dedicate as much time to your school or them as possible and not try and overexert yourself. If it's possible in your classes to work ahead and get things done that are scheduled for later in the semester, that's really beneficial, because if things come up with home life, then you have that little bit of cushion before things are due.
Hi, my name is Debbie, and I'm here today to talk about diet and how it affects your study life as well as studying in general. So one of the things that's really helped me become a better student is taking care of my body. Food is fuel for us, and we just have to make sure that we're taking care of our body, and no one else is going to do it except for us. So nutrition is really important. It'll make or break you with regard to stamina, and it'll keep your mind focusing when you're trying to do a big project. Water is really important. I always bring a water bottle. There's a filter station at the sub, which is awesome because you can just go throughout the day and fill up your water bottle. As far as studying goes, I know that everyone has their own particular way of doing it, but one of the things that's been helpful to me is making sure that I make my studying a priority. And I know it's difficult with home and school and kids and life and work, but you have to focus on your studies because no one else is going to do it for you.